everyone. I'm very happy to interact with you on fiber technology. As you all know that the world is changing very fast. I think our generation has see the biggest change happening. There was a time, when we were on fax machine, telex machine. From there, today we have got practically everything come to our handheld device. So world is changing very fast, and for this changing world, I think one thing which has contributed the most is fiber connectivity, the data which is flowing through fiber cable. We all know that our present time is nothing but information time, infotech time. Today's time, everything is speed, everything is knowledge, everything is faster. So we are working around that, and for achieving that, the countries are putting biggest investment possible in better connectivity, providing better knowledge and information to all the people. There was a time when countries' power was seen based on how many aeroplanes they have got, how many tanks they have got, how much forces they have got. But I think in coming time it will be like how much strength they have got in internet and connectivity. And definitely that's the reason that most of the countries are putting a lot of weightage to it. And India also has put this as a top priority thing. What are the real advantages? Why we are talking so much about fiber? Because fiber connectivity is basic. You may see even the cellular networks which are providing you internet. They are also actually on the back end working on fibers, right? So fiber, when it comes to your offices, when fiber comes to your home, actually you are able to get very high bandwidth and very good speeds. In actual, you can achieve gig speeds, more than gig speeds, just because you have fiber. You have to put the right kind of equipment and it happens. Fiber and connectivity, these are the two things which has actually changed the world. I remember almost 30 years back, that was a time when a lot of import has started coming from Southeast Asia, Japanese companies, but actually those sources were in China, and nobody knew about those sources. And Chinese were not able to connect customers in other countries, and customers were not able to reach out to China. And Japan and Korea, they had the access to China because of language or historic reasons, and they were sourcing a lot of material from China and they were providing it to the rest of the world. But as internet opened up, most of the people have gone directly to Chinese companies. Chinese companies have got in touch with others. Just an example. And now, are actually buying have improved. Trade has improved. Same is the case with Latin American countries. There was a time when nobody knew where the Latin America is practically, and nobody was visiting that. But today, you have got full connectivity. So from trade and business point of view, I think it is something which is offering the best advantage. But even more than that, I think this is something that is going to become a big necessity. The world is talking about 5G. 5G is definitely, it is a cellular network, but on the back end, again, maximum support will be coming through fiber, which will be connected to each and every tower and each and every device, and then you will be able to see very, very high speeds. For entertainment, for health, for education, for scaling, just name a field, and every field you will be finding that end of the day, better fiber connectivity you have got, better it is. Now, to talk about the advantage of this connectivity or this fiber connectivity, and why I'm saying this, because Bharat or India has got BBNL as a big organization. They are putting Pan-India network. They have already put more than 460,000 kilometers of fiber in the country. They have connected 1,60,000 gram panchayat. They have a target to take it to 4 lakh gram panchayat. They'll be connecting it on that. So when the fiber is reaching to the village, what are the advantage? You know that our country, the biggest problem is majority of the people want to stay in those big cities, and those cities are actually bursting because providing infrastructure, facility and all that is becoming a challenge. And why people want to come and live in bigger cities? Because job opportunities are higher, education is better, healthcare is better, and also entertainment is better. For all those reasons they want to come into big cities. But the day fiber will reach to those smaller towns, just like in Germany, France, America, many developed countries, people actually prefer to stay outside big cities. They want to live there, and for them quality of life is far better when they're living outside the main city, because they actually get the same healthcare, they get the same entertainment, and they get the same education. So that they or their kids, they actually don't suffer any of those things. So when our country is also very well connected with the fiber, I think we will be finding that people actually, instead of moving to the cities, there will be the reverse movement. People will like to go outside the cities and start living there. You also would have heard that there was a time, I'm saying 30 years, 50 years, 100 years back, there was a big difference between a student which is educated in metro cities versus a student who has come from tier 2, tier 3 or tier 4 towns. The quality was very different, and reason was that the quality of teacher was different, quality of infrastructure was different, books, libraries, everything was so difficult. And now, in reality, you are able to reach to the remotest of the places, and students in tier 3, tier 4 towns are also getting education through internet, and actually they are performing now better than metros in many respects. There is a famous Eklavya story. You have heard that Eklavya was not able to go to the Gurukul because of historic reasons, and he practiced of his own, and he became rather better than Arjuna. That story goes. Now, that is a story, but in reality today, even if a poor family's child is not able to go to the best of the school or college, he has got internet connectivity. He can still access the latest and the best information or knowledge which is available, and can actually upgrade his knowledge and can become very successful. So actually, internet is going to create maybe millions of Eklavyas now, and they'll be actually doing great job in coming time. India has got its biggest strength, software, we all know that. And when it comes to information or ICT or all the business which is related to connectivity, internet and all, we find that software plays a very important role, and of course hardware plays a very important role. Hardware is nothing without a software. So both are very, very important. So India has got a very big advantage that we are known in the world for software, and now there are many world famous hardware companies in the country. We have got Tejas Networks, who are very well known as far as internet of the things are concerned. They are actually providing equipments for giving very good connectivity. So they are very well known for that. Also in India, most of our companies are actually global companies. Airtel is operating outside India in more than 30 countries. Same way, we have got Tata Communications Limited, which is a global company, and Jio is the new player, which is again, have got global vision. Now, all these companies, they also have got undersea cables. They have got cables connecting India to Japan and Singapore and US and Europe, and through undersea cable, and we own those cables. So that is something that is a very, very big strength. So India, when it comes to all these technologies, we have got hardware, we have got software, we have got cables, we have got our own fiber laying, which is going at a very, very fast pace. I feel that in coming times, I think we'll be at par with the world. Now, all this is happening us in a many ways. First of all, because of fiber connectivity, we are able to reach to the villages. We are very well connected to the villages. Now the latest trend which has come in last few years is that most of the people are now preferring fiber to home. They want fiber should come to their home, and when fiber comes to the home, actually you can achieve very high quality at a very high speeds, and that is what is happening. And because of FTTH, you are able to do all the Zoom calls and all those video calls and do work from home. Kids are able to do online classes, and also like if you want to consult your doctor, you can do it online. All those facilities are there. Even before pandemic, I remember I was in GSMA Shanghai in 2019, June 2019, 5G exhibition by World Congress on Telecom, and then everybody was talking about 5G. And then actually why 5G is getting so much of importance is because people are thinking of providing very high education to remote places. They are providing good health on all the remote places, and also all the connected devices, all the industrial usages where Internet of the Things is required. There, you need very good connectivity, and where fiber definitely plays a very, very important role. So I believe that in coming times, this is an area which will be going furthermore. I think next maybe 5 to 10 years we'll be seeing tremendous growth as far as fiber is concerned. In Telecom Sector Skill Council, we have got our own courses which are related to fiber. Even students even school dropouts who are in villages, they should get educated, because Bharat Network or PVNL, Railtel, Airtel, Jio, all these companies are increasing their reach into rural areas, and they all need experts. They need all technicians to do that. In actual use, if we see that every home, if it is going to have FTTH, we are talking about almost 25 crore homes where fiber will be reaching over a period. That means even if you have one person available for 100 houses, you can imagine how many technicians are required, how many people are required. And it is not only that the technicians, but even the people who are putting connections, who are attending to the faults, or who are even selling, all these people will be required. So Telecom Sector Skill Council has got QPs which are for fiber, and we are putting a lot of emphasis on that. New QPs are coming, and we believe that fiber is going to play a very big role in coming times. So we wish all the best to all the Indian companies like Sterlite or Himachal Futuristic, or the operators like Airtel, Jio, Vodafone Idea, Sterlite Industries. All these companies, they grow in this business, they help this nation grow by increasing overall fiber penetration in the country.